Hi, I'm Teresa with Inflectra. I'll be providing a series of short videos to help you get started using Spira. This includes all the editions of the system: Spira Test, Spira Team, and SpiraPlan. In this video, we'll take a look at reporting. So let's get started. The Spira suite was designed so that you can easily find real-time results for your products, programs, portfolios, and enterprise view. Let's take a look at SpiraPlan's offering. Artifact list pages provide an at-a-glance update for specific artifact progress, and their filtering options let you select and save specific views, which you could use to pinpoint key progress indicators. Here in our requirements list page, you can see both the testing and task progress. And then we can select our quick filters here over to the side. If we want to display the critical requirements that are not yet covered with the test case, we could use that filter. Or we could shift our focus looking at any late starting tasks for requirements. You can see with this view, we've added columns for both the task effort as well as the remaining effort. Another built-in reporting feature are the dashboards. SpiraPlan has dashboards for products, programs, portfolios, and an enterprise-wide view. For products and programs, we're going to click this icon here to go to our product dashboard. You have three different flavors: a general, development, and testing view. So stakeholders can use the different views to review high-level progress or target specific areas of interest. So let's start with our testing view here and just highlight a couple of the widgets that we have available. So here we can assess our requirements coverage. We can look at our test run progress by release in individual test sets. And then we can analyze some incident data here as well, including our open incident count and the distribution by priority of those incidents as well. The dashboards can be filtered by a particular release or sprint. And individual users can modify the layout of these widgets, as well as which widgets appear in which view. Now, if we move up to our development area, here we can see we get an idea of our recent builds if we're connected to a CI tool like Jenkins or TeamCity. Spira also lets you link to source code management tools like Git or Subversion. So if linked to those, then you can look at the branches and see recent commits. The dev dashboard also has graphs that will give you an idea of burn down, burn up, or velocity of both tasks and requirements. And we have widgets that highlight late finishing tasks or late starting tasks. Then moving to our general view, SpiraPlan comes with that risk module. So here you can see that we're looking at that risk summary, where we're plotting the impact and probability. It's showing us the top open risks and highlighting those with the greatest exposure. And the widgets are interactive as well. So if we want to look at the groupings of risks in these different categories, we just click this icon here and we'll be taken to the list page displaying those specific risks. We also have our overall requirement completion for the product, relative size of releases and sprints, how they're doing against their schedule, and their requirements completion. We can view this as percentages or as numbers. Once again, the tooltip comes in handy to give you a little bit more information as you hover over different areas in the widget. And then down below, we have our Gantt chart view. The dark shading here indicates the % completion of the different releases and sprints. If we go up a level, we'll take a look at the program dashboard views. It comes in those same flavors, but now we're looking at an aggregate of all the products within that program. So here for in our testing view, we can get an idea of your product test summary across all the products in your program. In the general view, we can see our requirements coverage overall for the program, and then a breakout of the individual products. And we have that schedule Gantt view as well for all the products in the program. Another feature of SpiraPlan is that we have some artifact views at the program level. So if we take a look at our planning board view, here we can see a program backlog. Here it's arranged by priority, but we could also look by status if we'd like. And then we can change that to look at all the requirements in the program. You can see where they are by status, or look by person as well. Another artifact we have here is the releases. So here we have a program-wide view of the releases, sprints and phases, along with their dates, requirement completion, test coverage, and any sort of product estimates. Finally, we have an incident view here. And this provides program managers with the ability to see their incident's progress, the dates, priorities, and other important fields. Just like on the artifact, product artifact pages, you can show and hide additional columns on these list pages of interest. Okay, moving up another level, now let's take a look at our portfolio view. Here we see a general dashboard with portfolio views highlighting requirement completion, any sort of build data, your Gantt chart, and any top open risks for the portfolio. If we go up to the enterprise view, we have similar widgets, highlighting open risks, highlighting a build schedule, and then the relative size of portfolios as well. Okay, now let's move back down to our product so we can show our robust reporting options by product. So to access our reporting center, we're going to click on this reporting button here in the top nav bar. Here in the report center, you can see we have a collection of graphing widgets, as well as some pre-built printable reports here to the side. Let's take a look at our graphing widgets first. You can see we have some date range graphs here, so you can look at defect counts over time, testing status over time, and you can customize those date ranges that you're viewing here as well. We have some snapshot graphs, and you can select exactly what data you're viewing. So for instance, for this requirement summary graph, we're currently looking at requirement status, and we're grouping that by release. We might want to change that to group by priority or importance, and you can see that Spira updates that graph. You can export the data grid as a CSV file, or if you prefer, you can just export it as a picture. Spira also supports the creation of custom graphs, which depending on the data set, you can see graphically in a donut chart, bar chart, or line graph. The report center, just like the dashboards is filterable by release or sprint as well. Now let's take a look at our preloaded reports. Spira also allows you to customize reports if you'd like. So if you just want to copy an existing report and modify the header or footer, you could do that. Or you could modify the report more extensively using XSLT. The preloaded reports here to the side are organized by artifact. First, let's take a look at our requirements traceability. So here you can see a typical report will let you choose the format and then filter on standard and custom filters. If you'd like to save the report for future use, then you can give it a name, choose to save it with other members of the product, and it will appear in your saved filter or saved reports area in this sidebar here. Spira also lets you save the generated report to the document repository. That gives you the ability to take advantage of a document's workflows to handle report approvals. If you're interested in the other reports that we have to offer, you can take a look at Spira Docs and see examples of some additional reports that we have for different artifacts here. So I hope you have a good idea of the several ways that Spira lets you review and analyze essential project metrics, whether that be for products, programs, or for that higher portfolio and enterprise view. Thanks so much for watching the Spira reporting video today. We have other explainer videos out there for you to explore on this channel, so you can check them out now.